So your unique value proposition, your unique selling proposition is what makes you different from other people. You and your competitors have a lot of things in common, and you're all going after the same client. Well, there is only this little bit of thing right here that is unique between you and your client, and that's what you want to be able to pinpoint. So the more narrow you get, the more like you are to attract people to your product offering or your service offering. So what we're doing today is we're going to try to get here to this sweet spot right here. All right. Your USP should portray who you are as a person and who you want your audience to see. And it's kind of fun if you give your USP a unique name. I always say micropreneurs. My audience are micropreneurs. That's my like catchphrase. Your catchphrase, BJ Largent, your word is real estate agents, real estate professionals, busy real estate professionals, successful real estate professionals. That's your word. Rita, I mean, if you do a USP, your word is people who are, your name is client, people who are
climate change, working.
Yeah, people who understand the need for climate change. All right.
Good.
Beth's word is people who haven't been on vacation in a while. Something that would help people stick in their mind. Okay. When you have your USP written and you have it memorized and it just flows out of your mouth easily, I help micropreneurs find their micro-influencer magic so they attract the right clients to their products and services. Then it's so much easier for you to talk about what you do. Okay, so the magic formula, I help a target kind of person achieve something so that they can do something. Here's what the formula looks like written out. This is when you start to work. I help a certain kind of person do something so they can do something. So an example for you, send out cards. BJ Largent, you can steal this. I help realtors send holiday cards to their previous clients so that they can feel appreciated and remembered, allowing the realtors more time to focus on helping their current clients. So there's an example of a holiday USP for send out cards. All right. And then an example of a holiday USP for someone in the health and wellness industry. I help busy moms stay well nourished during the holidays so that they have the energy to keep up with the demands of the busy holiday season. See how this is focused on a specific type of person, what you do to help them, and it's holiday focused. All right. Beth and Joan, you are not, and Cornelius, you guys are are you there? Because I want to do breakout rooms.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Joan,
I'm here.
Okay. So I want to put you guys in breakout rooms. And what you're going to do in the breakout room is that you're going to explain to each other, and these are going to be random. You're going to explain to each other who your ideal client is. Okay. And then you're going to help each other write your USPs. We're going to spend about 5 minutes doing it. 5 minutes. We'll do 10 minutes. So 5 minutes for each of you. So do you guys understand your assignment?
Yeah, Candace, could you go back to the real estate slide real quick, the send out card slide?
Here it is.
Feel appreciated. Okay.
So I help, and then the kind of person that you help them do something. I help plumbers.
Good morning.
I help plumbers send thank you gifts to their previous clients so that they'll feel appreciated and want to send more referrals and repeat business to the plumber. Got it? Okay. Breakout rooms.
That was
Breakout rooms. Do you guys want to do groups of 3 or groups of 2?
Whatever's easier.
This is all the notices as for the
Groups of 2 might
get us all done.
Okay, then I'm doing groups of 2. Breakout rooms. Where are the breakout rooms?
I don't know.
Participants. Oh, how come I don't have breakout rooms? Stop sharing. Seriously, I have no breakout rooms?
That's weird.
That is crazy. Oh. Why aren't there breakout rooms? Okay, well, I guess we're not doing breakout rooms. Okay, so everybody get your pencil out.
Yep.
And come up with your person. We know BJ's real estate agents,
Vacationers.
vacationers. How about
For chat.
how about people who want to escape for the holidays?
I help people escape.
Stressed out business owners, stressed out grandparents.
Stressed out people. How about that? Just put it in.
Get
stressed
it
out
even more
people.
narrow, really narrow,
Stressed
as
out.
narrow as you can get it. Professional realtors. Kathy might help.
Stressed out. Sorry.
Solopreneurs. Di is going to help
I
women who want to own their own business. Cornelius, who's your person?
Well, I just listened to the person that I'm with. I mean, I already, I just listened to the person I'm with and I show sincere interest in
I
them.
have
So, I mean, I got these elevator pitches. It doesn't work for me because I feel like I'm pitching. When I'm really interested in the person, I get them, I help make their life better and they open up their referrals to me. But when I have this on my mind, I don't do good. And that's what causes my tension. When I just talk with a person, not 2 and not 4, when I talk with a human being and really sincerely am interested in their well-being, I get what I want.
So who is that person?
The person in front of me, that's up to them to tell me.
How do you meet that person?
Everywhere I go, my prospects are on planet Earth. I meet them through social media. I meet them at Kroger. I meet them at the gym. I meet them at where I practice Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I meet them everywhere. The whole world is my prospects.
And
That's what the tension is, because like I go to different networking groups and they want to, I don't like, okay, look, we can talk, you can say your thing, and then if somebody else can talk, another view, count me, and otherwise I'll just come to your concert, I'll come to your seminar, and then I'll leave.
what product or service do you sell?
Well, I'm in network marketing. I build global sales teams.
Everybody
get
here is in network.
lifetime-
Everybody here is in
lifetime
network
global-
marketing, Cornelius. We're all building global sales teams. That is
Right,
not
so
specific
that's what I
enough.
do. I mean, well, I'm with a company called LifeWave. So I have phototherapy technology. It's a high-end. I market a high-end product for people like me who don't want to do drugs or surgery.
Okay, so it's for pain relief?
Yeah, the one that I really market, since I use it, is the stem cell activation, elevation, regrowth, regeneration. I mean, it's a high-end product. It's a little patch, and it's like when you go at night, they have the goggles. Some people said they look at the blue vision, the night vision, and they have goggles that see people's light, heat in their body. Well, it also sees their light, and it's a little patch. It's like, it's a little patch that's, I'm trying to find one, that has, it's like a little machine. And so it has therapy. Well, I'm getting it right here. It has this.
So
It has.
does it
Go
help
ahead.
with pain?
okay, what do you know about stem cells? It's a little patch like this. And yes, that's one of the things that well, it's a person's stem cells. So stem cells is where it tells the whole body what to do. So if your body needs that, I don't ever make any claims ever, because I don't know what tomorrow brings, or even if I'll be around. I know I'll be around, but I don't know, if I'll have this body. So it's like, but it's up to you. It's whatever your body needs, and that's what it does. It just kind of activates. If my body, like some people are in a lot of pain and they need that, and their stem cells is needing to be put to work. So they're like employees that are looking for work, and that's what the stem cells do. They're just waiting around like, can you give me something to do here, sweetheart? And so it's like that. Did I answer your question?
I think I got it. So when the thing is, when you say I build global teams, everybody here wants
Yeah.
to build a global team. That's not narrow enough. That's not specific enough. And the product that you offer is really up here. I mean, it's one of these high level things that not everybody's going to be attracted to.
That's why I
So-
don't talk to. Yeah, go ahead.
So, but you do want people to go, oh, I mean, when you've been with us before, none of us have been interested in wanting to know anything about what you do, because none of us want to be sold a global team building program. None of us want to be sold another network marketing company. But we would probably be interested in hearing about a technology that does something that makes you feel better and you don't have to take a pill.
Right. See, that's why mine has been like, I don't want to be in people's face. I know, because my other interest is being a clown, and I like that. It's just it's been like a challenge to move to this and have, like, you guys have not been interested because I don't like to beat them in the face, but I know how to do that.
Well, we don't want you to beat us in the face. We just
No,
want
I
to know
don't-
what the product is. So
Yeah, I just-
what you really enjoy doing is making people happy.
yeah, I love that.
All right.
I love
So
answering
your
that
ideal
question.
client could be people who aren't happy, I find people who are miserable find joy.
Yes. Oh,
that
that's good.
they
I'm so
can-
glad I could.
Okay, so we've just narrowed you down to people who are miserable, who are looking to find joy.
Oh, that's good. See, I owe you. What can I do for you?
Well, you're here. You bring more people to learn about all these marketing tools. All right.
Well, they're
So-
looking. We can find them, can't we?
Yes, we can. Okay, so who wants to share who their target client is?
Because I'll talk if you don't.
So who wants to share next?
Or
Di
who
put
doesn't
something.
want to?
So
I'm
Di,
sure-
you're not specific enough. It's just women. Oh, wait, hold on. You are. I help women at a turning point in their lives. Aha. Career change or just entering work. Perfect. All right. Di put Cornelius helps people find joy and happiness. Kathy, who do you help?
Small businesses, but I guess for me, it's like, I missed the first half of what you guys did, and I apologize for that because I had another client call that I had to take. So I'm just trying to narrow it down. My niche is what I'm trying to do right now.
Yeah.
So what I like to say is to help same in diet, help other women to realize that they can overcome so much in their life. I guess you can say, I use me as an example, everything I've gone through and type of deal. So it's a combination of both. I guess if I can stick strictly with my tax office, I want that small business owner to help them. And it doesn't mean any particular just a small business. I don't want a corporation. I want a small business.
You can narrow that down to the county that you live in.
Right.
You can narrow it down by location. It doesn't have to be. Cornelius, I'm going to turn your video off because you're making me seasick. You can narrow it down to county. You can narrow it down to, I help small businesses with less than 10 employees.
Yeah.
You can get it down that narrow. Okay.
Okay.
Joan, are you with us? Where's your beautiful face?
There.
There
Okay.
she is.
My
No face,
beautiful
but good voice. All right,
My,
who's
my beautiful face is not camera ready this morning.
all
Because-
right, who
but
do you help?
I work with commissioned salespersons. And it's really goes very much to your earlier example, is that I help commissioned salespersons follow up with their customers, and so that they will either return or give referrals.
Look at that. I love that, commission sales reps. And that can be a lot of different industries.
Yeah.
A lot of different industries. All right, who else wants to go?
I like,
BJ.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
Rita's
I
got one too.
wanted to
BJ
say-
first and Rita.
I'm sorry, I don't want to focus on realtors because I do BNI and my networking group today are small business owners. So I need to change it up to, I help small business owners send their holiday cards so that they can spend time appreciating their customers or whatever.
So
that
the
make
reason
sense?
why I keep harping on you about the realtors is because everybody needs to send holiday cards. But if you are specific to realtors, that keeps you in the focus for, I mean, you're still teaching real estate. No?
No, I'm not, I haven't been teaching for,
Okay.
Since-
So if you're not doing that, then fine. Then
Yeah.
the reason why I wanted you to stay in that real estate niche is so that when you talk about the what is that called? ECUs? What are those called? CEUs. When you talked about the
What?
CE class, we could kind of all brand together. But if you want to focus on small businesses, you can. But again, narrow. I help small businesses in Casper, Wyoming. I help businesses that have been around for 5 to 10 years who have, I help businesses with 100 to 500 clients. You just, and that way they start, the more narrow your ask, the more broad the lights go off. Right.
Okay.
And then Rita, you had something, and then Ellen.
oh, I just took your, I help people understand what you said. I help people, I would decide the people, younger the better, or the older the better. Understand the need for climate change by listening. And when it's my turn, I ask if I can explain one concept.
How about I help people in Galveston County. I help Galveston County residents understand the need for action on the climate change.
Because I can't believe it. I won't believe it. It's
Yeah.
very hard. It's very
Yeah.
hard.
It is. It
It
is.
is really hard.
All right, Ellen.
Hang on while I mute my TV. And I want to go back to BJ's. My BNI meeting is tomorrow morning, always on Friday. And I would like to say, I would like to make it so unique that I say, today I am helping business boosters send
Which is
their
your-
holiday cards by introducing them to a system, because that's what I want to talk about, is the $117 package that's available now. So that they can concentrate on what makes their business unique during the holidays.
So do you just want to send out cards to business boosters? Or do you want them to refer
Tomorrow,
to
what I'm actually asking you is, can we be unique depending on the day of the week?
Oh, you can be, every week you can be different. Right now we're focusing on holiday because that's what's coming up.
Oh, business boosters, I see what you're saying, business boosters and their friends and relatives and neighbors and.
So,
No, I guess I'd really like to be introduced to one of their.
So I help photographers in the Yucca Valley area who have a list of clients that they know they need to send holiday cards to, get those cards sent without lifting a finger.
Oh,
I have a
like
system
without
for that.
lifting a finger.
We have a service for that.
We're only lifting one finger.
With
So you need a
lifting, with
finger
only
to-
clicking with it, with, only
Right.
lifting one finger. But yeah, something along that. But do you see how the more narrow you are? I mean, if you just say, I help anyone who needs to go on vacation so they feel better. Well, everybody knows everyone, but no one, but if you said, I help your cousin Sally, who has 6 kids and hasn't been on a vacation in 10 years,
I like
finally go
that.
on that cruise that she's been dying to go on because the rates are low right now and the boats are only half full and she's going to have a great time and she can leave her kids at home, or so, something really, really specific. The more specific, the better.
Okay.
All right. I help the person in your life. I help George, who collects mooses, send moose themed holiday cards. Is it mooses? What's the plural of moose? Is it moose? Moose,
Thank-
moose.
Moose, just moose.
Was it George? I help George, who loves to collect moose, send moose themed holiday cards to his friends and family so that they can experience the thrill of moose loving with him. Really, really specific. As specific as you can get. Okay, so let's anybody else want to share? Okay, so let's go to part 2. Sharing my screen again. Sharing my screen again. All right, so we've narrowed down who we help, and now we're gonna narrow down what we're helping them with. So for those of you who do send out cards, it's send their holiday cards, right? It's send their holiday cards. And the so that part is what feels good. So for those of you who don't do send out cards, it's gonna be something else. So who does something besides send out cards? We know that Cornelius helps people who are unhappy find more joy. And we know that Rita helps people who don't understand climate change understand climate change. We know that Kathy helps small businesses in the Sumter, South
Financial.
Carolina area with small business owners with less than 10 employees in the Sumter area do their bookkeeping so that they can concentrate more on running their business and less time worrying about their finances. Oh my God, I just wrote it for you, Kathy. I hope you wrote that down.
No, I'll have to hit the replay.
All right, Di, you know who your target market is. What do you help them do during the holidays?
Well, send out cards is a tool in my toolbox for sure. Right now, my focus is helping those people in my life that I know are stewing on a small business feel appreciated so that they will consider me in the new year for somebody to work with to get that out and going.
So I help women with a business idea, develop that idea during the holiday season so that when January hits, they can launch their business and have everything set in place.
Mhm.
That's not, take that and make it, sound good.
Yeah, yeah. But my personal focus is just building that client base and making them know that I'm here because I'm launching in January,
That's true.
right? Like
Yeah.
to be able to take clients on right now, I would not do service to anybody well.
So yeah, I know. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. We have some chat. Did I miss some chat? I help stressed out people get on their vacations. All right.
I wish.
Okay. So now let's talk about the so that part. So what is it? If you haven't already answered this, what is it that your client is going to do with all the free time that they have after you've helped them, or with all the extra energy that they have after you help them, or with all the happiness that they have after they help them, or with all the knowledge that they have after you've explained to them about climate change? I mean, what action do they want to take? I mean, if it were me and I was doing what Rita's doing, I would say so that they start recycling more. Or something to the point. So that they think twice before they put something in the garbage can. Or so that they think twice before they get in the car to drive 2 blocks when they can just walk 2 blocks.
That's even better.
Yeah, that's even better. Like, don't drive from one parking lot to another parking lot when you could just walk over there. You know, that. So, what else? What else you got going on?
Call your,
BJ, do you
call
got
your
something?
representative, call all of your representatives and say you're for it.
Oh, that's a good action thing. So I help Galveston County residents understand the impact of climate change so that they are willing to pick up the phone and call their local representative and let them know that that we need action on climate change now.
We support it. Yeah, they support it. Yes. That's even better.
And the other side of that is making people aware of the resources that you have already in place to make changes in your home.
Oh, that's true too. Because you complaining to the government is great, but taking action at home that somebody else can say, oh, why are they doing that? We're doing that because it's helping us save money on our electric bill. Oh, you save money on your electric bill when you take care of the environment? Yeah. So
Like we have tons of resources right now. Like we can get free recycling bins, we can get free food waste bins. There's rebates if we change all the light bulbs in our home to energy efficient ones through our hydro services and different things. And I'm sure that that's happening down there. I'm just not up on what's happening in the US.
well, it depends. It's county by county.
Yeah,
It's county by county.
here too.
State by state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really, it could be city by city because in Texas, we had an excellent recycling program. And in Michigan, nothing.
Oh. Yeah.
It's horrible. So, okay. All right. Does anybody have questions about this? I want you guys to drop your USPs in the chat because I want to see them because I know that you all have them. But we're
Hit
going
the
to move on.
replay so I can get mine from you.
Well, take this one, Kathy. I help small business owners with less than 10 employees send holiday cards to their clients so that they can feel appreciated and remembered. That's a good one for you.
There you go.
All right. So the health and wellness one, I help busy moms stay well nourished during the holidays so that they have the energy to keep up with the demands of the busy holiday season. I mean, you can just keep going on and on and on. All right. Now we're going to talk about elevator pitches. This is really fun because I got a formula for that too. You know how? Well, what we do is, in fact, and then you give some sort of proof. So we just fill in the blank. So here's one that I made up this morning. You know how 73% of clients expect to receive a holiday greeting card from the businesses they patronize, but most small businesses are too busy to send holiday cards? Well, what I do is help busy business owners send those holiday cards. In fact, I recently helped a realtor in Houston send out over 200 Thanksgiving cards, and we got it done in less than 45 minutes.